In this circuit, we have to calculate the equivalent resistance or the effective resistance between the point A and B. Now, we can do this in two different methods, method 1 and method 2. First method is, so this is the method 1 and this is mirror symmetry. If we draw an axis through this point, let's say this point is O, then the two sides, that is the left side and the right sides, are mirror image of one another. So this type of symmetry is called mirror symmetry. And what happens in this case, that the current that is flowing through this 3 ohm, let's say this is I1, then the same current will flow through this resistance 3 ohm in the right side. And if current I2 is flowing through this 1 ohm resistance in the left side, then the same current I2 will flow through this 1 ohm resistance in the right side. And let's say this current is I3 in the left side, then the same current will flow in this region, that is, this is also I3. So what happens here, if we draw this circuit again, that is same current is flowing through this 1 ohm resistance, that is, this is 1 ohm, this is 1 ohm, and there are 2 ohm resistance here, and in the 3 ohm resistance the same current I1 is flowing, and as if it doesn't touch at O, and it just the same current flow through this 3 ohm resistance. And there is a resistance of 4 ohm here and 2 ohm resistance here. So as if at point O it doesn't touch. So the equivalent resistance of this 3 ohm and this 3 ohm, they are in series. So this is 6 ohm. Now this 6 ohm and 4 ohm are in parallel combination. So the equivalent of 6 ohm and 4 ohm, as they are in parallel condition, so this is 4 ohm and this is 6 ohm. The equivalent of this is 4 into 6 divided by 4 plus 6, that is 24 by 10. This is equal to 12 by 5 ohm. So the equivalent resistance between these points C and D is 12 by 5. Now if we, and these 1 ohm and 1 ohm are in series, so the equivalent of these is 2 ohm. So if we draw the diagram here, so there is 1 plus 1, 2 ohm resistance between A and B, and another, that is 2 ohm plus 12 by 5 ohm and plus 2 ohm, and these are all connected to B. So these 2 ohm plus 2 ohm and 12 by 5 ohm are in series. So the equivalent of these three resistances, that is 2 plus 2 plus 12 by 5, that is 4 plus 12 by 5. This is equal to 32 by 5 ohm. So the equivalent of these three resistances is 32 by 5. Now this 32 by 5 and 2 ohm are in parallel condition. So the equivalent of these two, that is 1 by RAB, is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 32 by 5, that is 5 by 32 plus 5, that is 21 by 32. So RAB is equal to 32 by 21 ohm. So the equivalent resistance between point A and B is 32 by 21 ohm. Now the method 2, that is, we will use here T delta transformation. Method 2. How? We will transform this delta network by three resistances. Let's say this is R1, this is R2, and this is R3. So this A, O, B, we will replace these three resistance by these three, that is, say this is R1, this is R2, and this is R3. So what will be the values of this R1, R2 and R3? Here R1 be equal to R1, so the multiplication of these two, 2 into 1, that is 2, divided by 2 plus 1 plus 3, that is 6. So this is equal to 1 by 3 ohm. So R1 is 1 by 3 ohm. Now R2, so to calculate R2, we will multiply this 3 ohm and 1 ohm. So 3 into 1 is 3, divided by 3 plus 1 plus 2, that is 6. This is equal to half. And R3 will be equal to 2 into 3, that is 6, divided by 2 plus 1 plus 3, that is 6, equal to 1 ohm. So R1 is 1/3 ohm, 1 by 2 ohm R2 and R3, and we will replace this O, B, D, this is 3 resistances. Say this is R1 prime, this is R2 prime, and this is R3 prime. Now what will be the value of R1 prime, that is multiplication of these two resistances, 3 into 1, that is 3 divided by 3 plus 1 plus 2, 6, that is half ohm, and R2 prime will be equal to 1 into 2 divided by 6, so 2 by 6, this is equal to 1 by 3 ohm, and R3 prime will be equal to 2 into 3, that is 6 by 6, is equal to 1 ohm. Now we redraw this. So this is point A. Then we have replaced these 3 resistances by R1, R2 and R3. So there is a resistance from A is R1. So this is R1. And then it is divided in two ways. One goes through R3, 4 and R3 prime to this point. Say this is P. So one line goes from R3, 4 and R3 prime. So just draw this R3 and then the 4 ohm resistance and then R3 prime. And another line goes from here R2, R1 prime to P. So there is R2, R1 prime and it's P. So this point is P, and from P to B there is a resistance R2 prime, R2 prime. So this point is V. Now we can calculate this easily. Here R3 plus 4 plus R3 prime. Now the value of R3 is 1 ohm and R3 prime is 1 ohm. So this is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 4, that is 6 ohm. So the equivalent of this resistance is 6 ohm, and R2, the value of R2 is 1 by 2 ohm, half ohm, and R1 prime is half ohm. So half plus half, that is this equal to 1 ohm. So these 6 and 1 are in parallel. So the equivalent of this is 6 into 1 divided by 6 plus 1, that is 6 by 7 ohm. So the equivalent, we can draw this. There is R1, that is R1 is 1 by 3 ohm, and the equivalent of this network is 6 by 7 ohm, 6 by 7 ohm, and then R2 prime, and R2 prime is 1 by 3 ohm, 1 by 3 ohm. This point is V and this point is A. So the equivalent of this is RAB is equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 6 by, the LCM is 21. So this is equal to 7 plus 7 plus 18. This is equal to 32 by 20 ohm. So the equivalent resistance between A and B is 32 by 20 ohm. So we have shown two different methods to solve this problem.